Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to get a team like mine on EAFC. So if you're new around here and you need some more coins or some better players, you're in the right place. All you've got to do is subscribe to say thank you and drop a like down below. And remember, guys, we're giving away £30 worth of FIFA points on the 15th of February. All you got to do to be entered into the giveaway is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So as usual, I always go through some SBCs that you can make profit of at the start of videos. And today is no different. We've got a ton more. Obviously, we've got some new upgrades which aren't ideal. And as usual, you've always got the league upgrade as an option to make easy profit. Of course, you can craft in and out of these very easily. We've also been given, you've got Magic 4, winning strategy, and of course you've got the marquee matchups. I would suggest just getting these completed as quickly as possible because all of them are essentially just easy profit SBCs, and even if you have to invest the coins in them to do them in the first place, you're guaranteed profit out of every single one. So get these 4 done at the earliest convenience, and then you want to turn your eyes to the icon SBCs. So every icon has 2 SBCs at the start, so Born Legend and Rising Star. What you'll notice on the icons, on the majority of them, I've at least started the first 2 because the reality is those first 2 are absolutely banging, and essentially you're guaranteed about 5k profit between the 2 of them. Now there's about 20 icons in the store right now, or in the SBC screen right now, which means between all of them you've got 100k profit there. Now all you've got to do in order to get these free is do the daily challenges. So your daily gold, your daily bronze, your daily silver, craft these in, and essentially you get them all for free, and that's 100k without doing anything. And of course, you've got your preview packs. Make sure to be doing these every day. God forbid EA ever actually give me a profitable one. I've seen a lot of people do get them though, so make sure to turn your attention there because there's some really easy profit. Now, going over to base heroes, of course, looking at the forwards, we've got, of course, a new evolution. So if we have a look at the forward side of things, on base heroes, a lot of these guys will have had a little bit of a boost. Now, there's a couple ways you can differentiate between these in a filter. Of course, you've got Premier League, we'll single them out a little bit there. And there's a couple other things we can do, but what we'll do just initially is pop this on. First of all, see what we've got at the 20k mark. Now there should be a couple players that are around 22. So we've got Donovan, we've got Cahill, we've got Crouch. You really do have a fair few, and of course all of these can be evoed, but realistically not a lot of them are going to be evoed because, you know, these are kind of the trashier cards of the bunch. Now we're starting on the lower end, but don't worry, we will go to the higher end with these heroes. We're just starting at the bottom essentially. Now realistically with these guys, you want to be, oh, that's a lovely snipe. I mean, I literally did the thing to snipe it and it just didn't do the snipe. That's really jarring. We would have got a Cole. I think Cole goes for like 25, 30k, so that would have been a very good profit. Someone's obviously mistakenly put him up sort of 10k under or 15k under, which would have been absolutely banging for us. We've got a Crouch there, which we've also missed at 14k. I think these guys are selling pretty much dead set at 16, 16.5, that kind of range. So realistically, that would have been a very nice set of snipes there. So we've missed 2 good ones, but that only shows how good this filter is because we've already missed 2, which means we should be finding some more very, very soon. Now you can do this, and I think we've missed another one there. You can do this in the route of course, sniping rather than compare pricing. So on that front, you kind of want to go down to 15 and just do it like this, one by one. Now this is of course one way of doing it, and I've got a new controller, which is what I'm going to blame on the reason I'm struggling to snipe, because it's one of them sort of techie and sneaky ones and I haven't quite got to grips with it yet. But you can of course do regular sniping or compare price, but this is a very easy filter to build up from the bottom. Now the other thing we're going to do, and a really easy filter to go for other than that, and switching over to one of the most popular players in the game last year, is the Saudi League. We've got of course Halloween and we've got Al Jabbar. Now realistically between the 2 of them, Al Jabbar isn't really very well priced and he's not really desirable. So there's a few ways we can section this out. First of all, so firstly we're going to do the Al Jabbar and Halloween edition of this, which is where we go to about, as you can see, around 24k. We've got this one here. You probably want to be picking these up at about 22. EA tax on 24k is 1.2, so you'd make 800 coins a card. So actually picking these up at 22 is pretty perfect. Now anything below that, obviously it's an even bigger win. Al Jabbar's not really a difficult one to snipe, so if you see one, you should have a good chance of getting it, because no one's picking up Al Jabbar based on wanting to use him in a team, because he just simply is trash. I mean, obviously last year you had a few cards of him where he's a bit better. You had the Halloween tax where people would want to pair them up together. But this year, Halloween or Hallowarian or whatever we want to call him just hasn't been seen in a promo, which is absolutely surprising. I would always expect him to pop up because of how hyped he was last year, but they simply have kind of just ignored him this year. Now, in order to do this filter without Al Jabbar, you want to pop this to 33,000 coins. So 32,750 is, I think, bang on what you need. And then what we want want to do is, instead of hero, we want to go special, we want to go forward and Saudi League. So this one leaves us, of course, you've got Mane, we've got Kessie, who shouldn't be there. We need to get that forward in there. What we're going to have is we've got the likes of Kiosk, a few cards that just aren't going to come up, but you've got the Benzema card, which definitely can. We've got Halloween, we've got a Mane card, which hopefully drops at some stage, similar to a Ronaldo. So realistically on this one, you're actually going to be looking at Halloween and then a potential Benzema. If we pop this to about 95k, you should see a few of both. We've also got Firmino, which I didn't actually expect to see there, so Firmino as well. So you've got options of a couple cards in here. Now obviously Halloween being the one that we are going for, just on the basis of nostalgia. I miss the guy, I miss seeing him on my screens, so it'd be nice to see him, and especially when he's not scoring goals against me, that's always good as well. So he's going for about 47,000 coins right now. EA tax on that, 10% will be 4.7, so half is 2,350, so 2k 350. So we go down to 44. That's a 650 coin profit per card. Obviously, I would say Halloween isn't one that's really, as I say, desirable anymore. He's not as likely to be kind of sniped from under you. So we can definitely get a bit of compare price going. And this one, you should be able to grab yourself a nice little snipe. So we're just looking for 44 and below. We've got 45 already. I think that's a good sign on the off. So let's just pop this down to, okay, so nothing below. Okay, we've got the 46, 45 there. Let's just check it's still on the market. You know how EA is with scamming us with cards on the market. So we just want a 44 to show up. That's all we're looking for. So we're going to give it a go. We've missed the 45. That one's gone now, but it wouldn't have been profit unless we kind of tried to squeeze a little bit more. Saying that, I did actually get a snipe with Lukaku yesterday where we actually managed to squeeze more profit out of him. So maybe we could have, but we're looking for that 44, 500. We'll try push it up a little bit in the price. We're just going to do a 10 count. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's just give it one more go on the compare price. See if we can get one of our boys. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's failed us once again. Now, the next move up that you can do with these bad boys is if you take it to a minimum of around, actually, we don't even need to do minimums on this one. I am being dumb. All you got to do is go Saudi League forward, and you want to go for the absolute gods at Al Nazir. We're looking, of course, at Ronaldo and Mane. So both of these actually very close in price. Not, of course, the upgraded Ronaldos. We're looking at this one here, and then we're looking at Mane here. Now, actually, Trailblazers Ronaldo should be a lot cheaper. I don't know how he's been re-released so many times and somehow got more expensive, but I had him, I think, at 320k, and when I had him he went up to 420. I think this is a while back, so I don't know how he's still going up. Now obviously on this one here you're just looking, I mean, 310 realistically, 320 for the sale, so EA tax on that is going to be about 20k. So realistically you probably want to pick him up for 290, anything 290 and below, and you're absolutely laughing on this one. Of course it's not going to be easy, it's going to take a little bit of grafting, but that is what we're about. We're about putting a little bit of grafting in and getting some good profit. Now the other options you have, obviously, with the Saudi League, head over to the midfield. I don't know why we've made this a Saudi League video, but you know, all the footballers are leaving, so we might as well give them one last hurrah. So we're looking at around 20k for this one. Of course, you've got Alex Telles here. We've also got the likes of, if we take off the price cap, Kessie, Kante, Talisca, Mane. So you've got a few cards on here that aren't just the typical that you'd expect to come up. Now on the Telles front, I think that one's a snipe. Oh, we've missed it. Of course we've missed it, but that was a snipe. So you can see they're definitely coming up. 24, we're looking realistically for, like, once again a 22, so that snipe would have been absolutely perfect. So a little bit gutted that we've missed out once again on some banging profit, but we're going to go 22 500. We're going to try sell at 25 just because there's not many on the market, so I feel like we've got a good chance of maybe pushing up the price of this bad boy. Now I do think we've been scammed a little bit in this video. We've missed a few big snipes, but you guys won't, because you guys are probably better and less lazy than myself. So make sure to get your sniping in, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.